My name's Darren. Now I've got a confession to make. I'd originally filmed a beginning to this with an unboxing, but the camera corrupted the particular file, so I'm having to do the introduction again. But the video is all about the Ryobi R18TB cordless blower. So why would you want to blow out your workshop in the first place? Well, the main reason is dust, obviously. The dust gathers on your tools, on the floor, everywhere. It makes the place look untidy, it can make the floor slippery. But for me, mostly it's because a build-up of dust on your tools encourages a build-up of moisture in the dust on your tools, and therefore things can rust a lot faster. I live near the coast here, so things rust fast anyway. So it's a bit of a battle to stop it. So keeping away the dust, especially off your metallic tools, especially off your iron and steel tools, is important. But even on plastic, you want to keep that fairly clean. Dust can also collect oils and things, and it contains natural oils and saps, which can make some of that dust go hard over a period of time and sticky and can become difficult to remove. There's some of the reasons you might want to blow out. Now, a lot of people use their air compressor. I certainly used to. Towards the end of a project, you'd flick the air compressor on, you'd let it charge for about 10 minutes, making a hell of a racket, and then you'd blow the place out and hope that the tank had enough that you could blow the area you needed. It worked, but it never did the whole workshop without having to charge the compressor up multiple times, and it makes a lot of noise. So this, by comparison, is a lot faster, it's a lot easier, it's a lot more convenient. I can just pick it up, blow around on the shelves, blow around on the tools, blow the floor, blow most of the dust straight out of the door, which is good. Disadvantage, of course, is you stir up a lot of dust into the air, which then settles back down again. But I think overall you're still better off giving everything a good blowout. So obviously it doesn't have to be a Ryobi. I picked this, like I say, because I already had one of the batteries for my nail gun, for my brad nailer, and it was cheap. This was cheap. So there's the other reason I got it. Should you always buy the most expensive tool you can afford? No, not always. Sometimes you won't use the tool often enough to warrant it. This is probably going to be used probably about twice a week. So I think having a cheaper tool is fine. I'm going to start on speed setting number 1 and see how we go. Now the camera's covered. So that seems to work really well. And a lot faster than having to fire up the air compressor, wait for that to get up to capacity, blow down, then pack the whole thing away again, wind the hoses up. This, you just grab it, turn it on, and great for a little workshop cleanup. And that was all at speed number 1. Let's try speeds number 2 and 3. Oh wow. Speed number 2's the go. And speed number 3. Okay, so speed number 2 seems to be the best balance between effectiveness and noise, but speed number 3 certainly blows it all away fast. Speed number 1, it's a bit gentle, but it's still moving the dust out of the way. Look, so far I'm quite happy with this. This seems to be very good. Okay, let's try blowing the floor where things are a little bit more full on. Okay, seems to be doing a good job of the floor. That's speed setting number 2. Yeah, seems to be pretty good. Okay, so overall I'm very happy with this. It's doing a great job around the workshop. A little bit loud on number 3, but then you can always wear hearing protection with that. All 3 certainly move the dust off the tools around the place. I'm a big fan of number 2. I can even sweep the floor with it at number 2, so that's pretty good. The only cons I really have is that it doesn't stand up. Even with the 5 amp hour battery, which is the big one, you can see it just tips over. It's not a huge big deal really, just something I expected that didn't turn out to be the case. So what about the technical specifications? Well, I'm going to be slack, I'm going to read those off the box for you, but here we go. Obviously it's an 18 volt battery, you've probably already seen that as I've held it up. The air velocity is 200 kilometers per hour, that's pretty impressive, that's obviously at setting number 3. The air volume is 2.9 cubic meters per minute, and the no load speed from 0 to, wow, 18,700 RPM, and without the battery it weighs 1.5 kilograms. So there you go. Oh, it also goes on to say it can run up to 70 minutes with the 5 amp hour battery. So that's a lot longer than you'd normally need to clean a workshop in. So yeah, quite pleased with it. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day.